What's happening, Hoodlum gang? What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host. You may know me as Hoodie from the Hood. You may know me as your friend from that big old N. Either way, I'm back at y'all with another video. But before we get started, make sure you go check out the last video I just uploaded. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to become a member of the Hoodlum gang. Like the video, leave me a comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop you this content like this, and go on over to IG. Follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. Hey, look, y'all see the title, y'all see what's been going on, and I'm just here to give you my 4 cents on the whole thing. Now, if you don't know, and if you haven't been watching any of the other channels, there was a situation with Bricc Baby, DW Flame. I already spoke on that. Like I said, if you ain't watched that, go watch that. You may have seen other content creators speak on it. And yesterday, it took an interesting turn of events. And basically, the homies, 4 Extras and Spody Face Media. Make sure you go subscribe to both of them channels. 4 Extras the General, Spody Face Media. They pulled up to no jumper. Think they wanted to have a conversation with Bricc Baby. I know for a fact that Spody Face and Bricc Baby had a brief conversation behind closed doors. But you know, when you dealing with homies, other allies or whatever, it's best to either get on the phone or have a face-to-face conversation instead of all this you make a video, I make a video type stuff. And when you're standing on business, that's what you're gonna do. So they pulled up to no jumper. I believe 4 Extras was talking to Adam, and he was trying to get inside of there. However it went, they was denied access. So I already knew that they was headed up to the black box before y'all even seen that. See, this is what happens when you in the loop. So go back to my last video when I said, should I stay out of LA politics? I don't know why I would do that when I'm pretty much a part of them. Like I said, the name of my gang, homie, requires me to be involved. And it's just that simple. And it ain't even just that. If you a real one, homie, people gonna tap in. It don't matter where you from, and you gonna be in the loop. So, if you thought I was gonna stop speaking on it, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, so they go up to the black box. And by the time I actually didn't join the live, I was supposed to join the live, excuse me. And I was busy. I was doing some things. I ended up staying at work later than I thought I was gonna be. But I watched it later on once it was uploaded, just to get caught up on what was going on. And I seen it was Spider-Loc, Spody Face, which is also the homie Turtle. Y'all seen him on my channel before. The homie Baby Runner came in there at the end. You had Yael, shout out to Yael. You had Asmo, and you had DW Flame and Bricc Baby, who looked like they were still up at no jumper when they joined the black box. And pretty much, you know, everybody was airing out their grievances on how they felt about the situation. And Bricc Baby had his rebuttals and the reason why. And y'all know me, man, I'm non-biased, and no matter how I feel about somebody using that terminology, I had to look at where Bricc Baby was coming from as far as a business standpoint, because everything happens for a reason. Now, like I said, I don't know if I would have been strong enough to take the route he took, but I want to hear your point of view. I want to hear what your mindset was when this occurred. And I even said in my video, I was like, man, he be so on one, he probably didn't even hear what old boy said. He said he didn't, but once he heard the apology, then he knew what was said. Now, just from his position, this is somebody you rock with. This is somebody that you know didn't mean it like that. And this is your business place. I 100% understand that. Then he started talking about his contract and the clauses in the contract, and you know what I mean? And as far as him trying to separate himself, not completely from the streets, but just going down a different path. I understand that, homie. At some point, we all got to grow up. Not to say that we still have our ways. But Bricc, baby, you gotta see, here's the thing with you. Because I heard him say something about the streets probably you'll never have access to him like that again. I understand you doing the no jumper thing and the podcasting thing, and that's your lane now. But the problem is everything, it's not just that you a member of a certain community. Everything that come out of your mouth is 6-0 on the dead homies, 6-0. So it sounds like, and I understand old habits die hard, but they do die. So when you spitting that type of rhetoric every single time you open your mouth, that's where your mentality is at least to us. If everything is 6-0 on the dead homies, on 6-0, that's where your mentality is at. So when shit hits the fan, and then it's, oh yeah, but my work, oh, but my contract. But it's like, bro, now you just sound like you making a million excuses, homie. But like I said, I'm the type of person that like to look at both sides, because I understand that there is absolutely nothing on earth that happens for no reason. There's a reason for every single thing. Literally, every single thing that happens, for every action, there's a reaction. I know y'all heard that, and I believe it was physics. I ain't been in school in so long. So I get it, homie. But like I said, when you putting yourself out there a certain type of way, people is gonna expect for you to react a certain type of way in certain type of situations. Because in our head, you neighborhood stupid. You 6-0'd out the game. And then it's not even just this situation. The whole situation with Snoopy snitch ass. It was the same thing. It was, oh, it's my workplace. It's like, come on, bro. Which one is it? Now, I'm not going to sit here and advise for you to crash out on camera, especially if a nigga is your partner. I get it. Y'all got that type of relationship. Should he have said that? No. Why he didn't diss the hoods in his immediate area that he really beef with is more mind baffling to me. I get it. You hang with these other niggas, but you also, and I'm talking to DW now, you also hang with homies. You say you mess with Crips in general. So when you around them other neighborhoods, you're not using that word. You know how to watch it. So why did it slip out in that moment with that particular individual? That's the part that got everybody like, was you trying to test cuz Huster? Like what? But I don't know. That's your partner. Maybe you wasn't, homie. But that's how it looked. You even admitted, man, I fuck with niggas. You know what I mean? So I don't even understand why that would be the first thing that you would say when you have immediate enemies within your jurisdiction that you could have referred to that cigarette as. Like I said, man, I don't advise nobody crash out like that, especially over a simple misunderstanding. But at the same time, and like I said, I don't think I would have been strong enough. Even if I didn't just get off, I probably would have been like, hey, what the fuck you say? It would have been something. And then he probably would have felt some type of way, and then it would have probably went somewhere. He immediately apologized. I know a lot of people were saying, well, what's cuz name? Almighty suspect, he did what he did. We don't know what happens behind the scenes. We don't know if Adam restructured them contracts after that situation took place. to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Also, he asked the old boy, what did you say? And once old boy doubled down, then he got off. He didn't just get off the first time. Once old boy was like, I said you a bitch, then he and got off. He didn't do that immediately, so we can't really use that as an excuse. Like I said, hey, shout out to my boy Lil P Phone. Gravitation with the observation. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm trying to just see how we got to this point. Hey, it probably would have been something. I probably would have got up out that live like, hey, cut. Whether it turned into a physical altercation or not, we got to address this. I damn sure wouldn't have handed the nigga no cigarette. That's just me. That's just me, homie. You did, and that shit looked crazy, homie. Now, let's get to the whole C-Mac thing. Because I get it, homie. I get you probably felt some type of way. And I had this conversation with SPI. And I said, I didn't really feel like C-Mac said nothing that wrong. Yeah, he said, oh, stop doing Custer shit. He gave him his props, though. I was in the dorm with you. You were squabbling up. I don't know where all this is coming from. Get back on your shit. That was more of a motivational thing than to try to be disrespectful. Now, Bricc Baby probably took it like, man, you trying to, everybody already coming at me. You trying to capitalize off of this too? By jumping in instead of tapping in and calling me first? I get it. But, Bricc Baby, you got to take your own advice. You called that man retarded. You said that. So therefore, you know that he ain't all the way there. So you shouldn't even took that serious. You should have brushed that off. Like, this nigga C-Mac, I'll holler at cuz later. You ain't even have to do all of that. If he's a J-Cat and if nobody take him serious, why did you take him serious? I get it though. Like I said, people coming at you left and right. You probably was getting irritated, and that probably was just the icing on the cake. But I just feel like that could have been swept, like not necessarily swept under the rug. You could have addressed him later behind closed doors. Yes, he struck first by doing what he did, but you supposed to be smarter than cuz. You supposed to know better. If he don't know no better, you supposed to know better, homie. And that's what rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Like, why you do C-Mac like that? And you know that cuz is not. That's the problem, homie. I'm just giving my 4 cents. I seen everybody giving their 4. I was going to do it regardless. It got nothing to do with everybody else. As a matter of fact, I haven't even watched no videos of the situation yesterday when they went up there. I seen it popping up. I ain't watched nobody video. The only video I did watch was the one yesterday when they was all in a black box with Spider-Lo. I ain't looked at nan person's video since then, homie. But my timeline, my feed is being flooded with it. So, I don't know, homie. Hopefully they could resolve that situation. I need to tap in, you know what I mean? And holler at the homie. But, yeah, man, that's just my opinion on the situation, man. I see both sides. I see how Bricc Baby is trying to be on some business stuff. And this is why me and other homies ain't in that situation. This is exactly why we're not. And I ain't even talking about no jumper. I'm talking about with any type of podcast or channel or something like that, bigger platform, because we still have the mindset of being in the streets, because that's what we more so are on. Bricc Baby is starting to remove himself, but you got to take all the 6-0. I'm not saying you can't be where you from, but when you constantly say that, it makes it seem like that's what you own all day, every day. And then when some shit hit the fan, is you start my job and you start thinking. Because I had heard, who the fuck said that? I had heard, I think I seen T-Real say something about if that's how niggas is talking. And he wasn't even talking about them going up there and then he was talking about the original situation that had happened. And he was saying, like, if that's what niggas is on, niggas is up here, you know, on hood and on 6-0, that's opening the door for whoever you talking to be on that type of time. If I'm talking to a nigga from the other side, we gonna talk just like how I'm talking to the Hoodlum gang. It don't gotta be cuz and 40s and on every, cause then he gonna get to on Bloods or on Pyru, on it's gonna be that, and then it becomes, you know what I'm saying? You open the door for that. If you wanna be professional, be professional. If you wanna be banged out, be banged out, but you cannot do both, homie, because that's how situations like this take place. That's just my advice, homie. But people gonna do what they do, homie. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, homie. Did y'all see the whole thing yesterday? I know a lot of y'all did. I know y'all up on it. Like I said, check out my last couple videos, man. Especially the one that just uploaded. I was having some technical difficulties. I have been trying to upload that video since yesterday. I kept on deleting it and trying to re-upload it, and I don't know what was going on. But it's up there right now. And I'm gonna upload this one tomorrow so y'all can still check that one out. I don't want to step on the toes of that video. But anyways, man, you already know the name. You already know the gang. I'm out.